get our feet wet. Trends that we set, let me inject that sweetness, bars and the flows. No cons, all pros from my head to my toes. What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Now, this is my third update video on my twin pregnancy. At this point, I'm almost 25 weeks pregnant. I haven't filmed over the last few weeks because I've been dealing with some stuff health-wise in regards to my twins, you know, which has been a bit, you know, whatever, but which obviously I'm about to explain to you guys and get into. But obviously my plan moving forward is to film my next video that I do, is to film my next scan appointment, so you guys can actually see my babies moving around on the monitor and whatnot, you know, which is very exciting. But yeah, to get into what's happening as of late, over the last course of some weeks, my twins, as you know, I'm having 2 babies. I found out some weeks ago through a scan that I had done, or had got done, that the sonographer had some concerns around my twins' well-being. One of my twins, they had concerns about fluid around the heart, and that's for twin A. And for twin B, there were concerns whether I was diabetic because he was showing somewhat larger than he was supposed to for that gestation of my pregnancy. So over the course of some weeks, I've been having a lot of frequent scans, you know, to obviously check on the well-being of both my babies, you know, to, you know, see how they're doing and to keep an eye on what's been going on with them, you know, and whatnot. And yeah, not being easy at all, because obviously when you're told that there may be something going on with your unborn child or your unborn children, in my case, and then every appointment you go to thereafter can be quite daunting, can be quite worrisome, can be, yeah, you know, it can be a lot. Funny enough, I don't know if some of you guys have seen the first video that I put out about my pregnancy, or me finding out how I found out that I got pregnant with twins. Since I found out I was having twins, I had mentioned in a previous video that I have just had a sense of calm. Funny enough, from the get-go of me finding out that I'm having twins, I've had a sense of calm about my pregnancy, about my twins, about their well-being, about myself and my well-being, about labor, about everything basically pertaining to my pregnancy, my twins and myself. Now, even though obviously I've gone through over the last somewhat weeks, during that time, even though it's very daunting to go to appointments, and every appointment you're just hoping and praying for the best, that, you know, what the doctors are going to tell you is going to be better this week, and it's going to be better than the last week that you went there, and the last week that you went then. A lot of things start running through your mind, and you know, as a mother, you worry. You worry for your children, whether they're unborn or not, whether they're unborn or born. You always worry. I think this worrying thing that mothers have, I think it's something that just stays with mothers forever. We worry about our children. So, you know, I still worried, even though I still felt like that sense of calm that I spoke about before in my first video. I still felt that sense of calm, even though they mentioned about the fluid around my twin A's heart. And the worst thing to do, which I'm sure I'm not the only one, you know, a lot of times I try to avoid it as well, but there's that odd moment where you may find yourself just wandering on the internet wondering on Google and wondering, oh, who else has been through this and what else, what happened to them and what was their situation and what not. And, sometimes, occasionally when you do go and search Google, it's not the greatest. It is not. But sometimes when you search on Google, it can be comforting because you come across other mothers who may have gone through similar situations yourself and say that maybe this is what they went through and what their outcome was, and whatever else and whatnot. But to get into the specifics, they said that twin A had fluid around the twin A's heart. I'm trying very hard not to say the sex because I will be doing a gender reveal of my twins at some point. So I'm trying, bear with me, because I'm trying very hard not to say what their sex are just yet. But basically around twin A's heart, they were concerned about fluid around twin A's heart, and they were concerned about the size of twin B's, and were concerned that because of that, I may have diabetic issues, whatnot, and so forth. So over the last course of however many weeks since I first found out about both of them and then being concerned about both of them, I've just been going to regular appointments quite regularly so that they could keep an eye on them both. And just very recently, actually, I found out that, thank God, twin A's heart, the fluid that was initially around twin A's heart, has now disappeared. It's no longer there, and I'm thankful. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I am super thankful, because when I heard the sonographer say that recently at my last scan, oh wow, I felt like I've been holding my breath for however long this has been going on for, until I finally got the good news that twin A's heart is doing fine. There's no fluid, there's no issues, there's no problems. So because of that, instead of having my scans done as frequently as I had them done, they've now pushed my next scans to be done in 4 weeks. Well, technically it's going to be in 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So obviously when I have that scan done, I will try and get some footage for you guys to see what's going on with my lovely twins. For twin B, what they have said with twin B is that he is based off their measurements weighing out to be the bigger twin and the bigger baby, which they've said to me they no longer have concerns. The twin B is just going to be the bigger twin, and that's about it really. They're both growing, both doing well. The last time I had them scanned, I can feel them moving right now even as I'm talking. The last time I had them scanned, twin A was weighing about 1.5 pounds, and twin B was weighed at 1.7 pounds. So they're both doing well right about now, which thank God, amen to that. They're both healthy, I'm healthy, and I just wanted to come and share that with you guys and give you guys an update as to what has been going on, as to why I haven't even been doing that many reactions or any at all as of late. It's not even really due to my pregnancy, because in all honesty, although reactions requires a lot of work, but a lot of the work that is entailed in doing reactions and whatnot, I do majority of it sitting down. So I can get comfy. If my back is ache, I can put a pillow behind my back. I can do whatever I need to do in order to be comfortable. But obviously when that was raised some weeks ago, I just had to take a back seat and just, let me focus on my babies, myself, make sure we good, we A-okay, do you know what I'm saying to you at the end of the day before I get back to working. So now that I've had the good news, we can get back to work. But yeah, that's pretty much it in regards to my update. I don't think there's anything else I need to say right about now at this point. I know when after 28 weeks of pregnancy, which appointments are going to get a lot more frequent, as they do when you're having twins, as I've been told, and also due to my history health-wise. They're going to get a lot more frequent. I guess around 32 weeks, we'll start talking myself and the health professionals about what my labour is going to look like. I don't typically do labour plans. I tend to go with the flow, really, because my labours are pretty much usually quite quick. What the positions of my babies are is how, you know, they will move. Obviously, I don't really want to have no cesareans. I don't want to be cut. I don't want none of that. I just want both my babies to just be born healthy, the natural way. Them being healthy, I'm healthy, so we could just, you know, the three of us just chill out, you know, in recovery, in maternity, and just, you know, vibe and get to know each other. Do you know what I'm saying? And not have to worry about I got cut and this, that, and the next, and, you know, whatever else and whatnot. So yes, I could be holding my twins pretty soon, to be honest. I feel like this pregnancy already has gone like so quick. It's so crazy. In regards to the symptoms that I have been feeling, I get backaches. I noticed that my hips have widened. My pubic bone area and my pelvis area hurts, especially first thing in the morning, getting up, or, you know, when I'm trying to toss and, you know, toss from one side to the other side when I'm sleeping. I really have to do it with my legs closed because it hurts, my pelvic area. My back, kind of like my bum area, hurts sometimes as well. What other symptoms am I getting? I'm getting heartburn, but not too bad. It's okay, it's bearable. Tiredness, which is obviously standard. What else? Not as much as I got in my other pregnancies, though. I will say that. I don't feel as tired as I did in my other pregnancies, funny enough. But yes, tiredness. The occasional headaches. My blood pressure so far has been good. Good, or if not borderline, so really they're not too worried about it right now because I'm not even on no medication for my blood pressure, and right now my blood pressure is just managing itself and regulating itself. I think that's it for the symptoms that I've been getting of late. So that's about me and my update for this video. Keep a lookout for the next one, where you guys will be able to see my little ones moving. At some point as well, I will also do a gender reveal of the sex of my twins and let you guys in on what they are. And that pretty much it sums it up, really. So thank you guys for tuning in, and until the next time, I'm out. Peace.
Now check it. Door busted open, my man still rang on the doorbell. Boy, you must want to end up in cell. I can tell with no light is dark, but I still maneuver nice like a car in the car park. Let me put my torchlight on. There's some things need to get me some. Come on, grab anything I see. Things look appealing to me. You just nearly because things look appealing to me. Get the eyes, the bag one.